everybody, Farmer Mike from Earth Spring Farm here, giving you guys a video update for the 2013 CSA season. We're talking to you today from our newly erected greenhouse at the new farm, and we're pretty excited about it because we're finally got everything together at one farm and everything's all in one spot, so we're not really running around anymore between two farms like we have been for the last 3 years. So year 4 we finally got it right. Our intern Matt here was just seeding some beets, and then we've got a lot more beets that we're seeding here, and the greenhouse is pretty full right now, but the fields are even more full. We've just got a lot of other stuff that's going out. We've got some cantaloupes that are ready to go out, tomatoes, some more cabbages, spinach, beets. Looks like a lot of eggplant down there, and some corn and some zucchini and things down there. So we're just waiting. Tonight's going to be the last frost, hopefully, of the season. Fernando and I were out pretty late last night, till about 1:30, covering tomatoes and peppers, protecting everything. So we had a little bit of frost last night, and we had got a pretty scary chance of having some frost tonight. But we think we've got everything covered, so we should be okay. All the cold season stuff will be fine. All the spinach and cabbage and kale, everything that's already out in the field, lettuces will be okay. Peas and mesclun mix and other things like that will be fine. But we did try to put some tomatoes and peppers out last week, and so we're just hoping that stuff, makes it okay. But I just wanted to give you guys a couple of notes here that we've got to talk about for the next few weeks. Right now we're looking at June 11th, 12th, and 13th as the start of the CSA. 11th will be for Pennsylvania, 12th will be for DC, and 13th is for Maryland and Virginia. If you haven't already, or if you didn't know, the fruit shares and the egg shares are all set up now, and you can sign up for those. I know a lot of you already have, but they are open right now. So if you're ready to sign up, go ahead and do so, and you can pay online. The egg shares and the fruit shares are just like the CSA, where we have people prepay. Fruit is is an option for every week, and then eggs are set up to be every week, every other week, or once a month. You can sign up for those. Some other notes here. We did put out a survey. We were thinking about including salmon and milk this year. We didn't get enough interest in it, and plus the milk, the dairy that we were working with wasn't able to ship down into DC until the fall because they have to get some paperwork done to be able to ship out of state. So we won't offer that. We won't offer either one of those options this year because there really just wasn't enough interest yet. But we'll look at it again for next year. And then I think we probably will offer milk next year for 2014, but this year we'll hold back. Cheese and meat. So the first cheese options will start the first week, and we're going to get that on the website as far as what varieties we're going to offer this year. They're still going to be, right now they're still going to be from the same farm that we worked with last year. It's all raw milk, organic cheese from grass-fed cows. It's from a small farm. It's about about 45 minutes from here, I guess. And they do a nice job. It's not super fancy cheese, but it's just good basic cheese. And they are grass-fed animals. They run them dry in the wintertime. The animals they don't milk in the wintertime. And then when the grass becomes available in the springtime, the cows start producing milk again. So it's nice to work with a farm like that because we feel like it's a great alternative to just constantly feeding the cows all year, and just sort of give the cows a break. And plus, it is much better for the environment because they're not out there just. It's hard now to find non-GMO corn to feed animals, and the price of feed is getting so high now because of the competition with fuels and everything. But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. That's a whole other discussion. I think that's a whole other video in itself. And then the meat will start the second week, and we're going to get meat from 2 different places this year. North Mountain Pastures, who we've been working with all along, they're going to give us chicken and pork, and then we'll be getting beef products from steaks or whatever from Landisdale Farm, and they're certified organic, grass-fed, again grass-fed animals for the beef. And that'll start the second week. And meat works every other week. Is that right, Jamie?
Yes.
Jamie's taking the video, by the way, but I guess she doesn't want to be in the video. Okay, so we wanted to give you guys a little update on what we've been up to the last few weeks. I think as you know from before, we bought the farm back in March. We closed on, I think it was March 23rd, so it was kind of like just getting in at the last minute. And literally the day after we closed on it, we were out here breaking ground in the fields, and you can see some of those pictures up on our website. I think we've got some up on Facebook too. But it's been a mad rush. And so right after that, we got the onions in. Within probably a week, we started putting the onions in around April 1st, April 2nd. And onions went in. We've got Walla Walla sweets, so we've got some storage onions for the fall. So you guys can get some onions in the, in the last few CSA boxes there, whatever it's going to be, and they should store for you for quite a while. They're supposed to store up to a year, but we'll see how they do. We've never actually grown storage onions before. And then since then we've been planting kale, lettuce, spring onions, a lot of broccoli, a lot of cabbage. And as long as temperatures maintain, we could actually see broccoli in the box in the spring. I'm not going to make any promises, but we really are hoping that we get some broccoli in the box this spring. We put a lot of broccoli out in the field right now, and Jamie will put some pictures up on the website that she took. And of course radishes, arugula, mesclun mix. Maddie, am I missing anything? I don't know. Lots of stuff. Peas, and then we did put some. We have some cabbages and kohlrabi, and then we also put in some tomatoes and peppers early, which we were out late last night covering. If you go to the Facebook page, we've got some pictures of that. But we've got like row cover over, I don't know, probably at least an acre, maybe acre and a half of produce out there. So we're just hoping tonight doesn't get too cold. But we're not going to think about that right now. Okay, we still have some memberships available for you. For anybody that's interested, if you have any drop points that you think that need some help, we'll send out some information to the hosts and help them decide, how they want to make the last final push here. So we got about 4 weeks before we start, so we'd like to be able to fill it out. I think we have like about 140 memberships available, somewhere in that neighborhood, 130. So we can, if we can fill those up, that would be great. And the last thing I wanted to announce was that we're going to be having the farm party this Saturday, May 18th, and it starts at 1 o'clock. That will be a potluck. So, but we will have food here. Typically, when I say there's a potluck, that means there'll be plenty of food. But if you want to bring a dish up, that'd be great. We'll do a BYOB. Plus, we'll have some other drinks here too. We'll have lots of sodas and water and things that people want. There'll be kids' activities. I think we're going to have a horse here for kids to go do a horse ride on, and then I'll be doing 2 tours of the farm, 2 walking tours of the farm. So we'll schedule one probably at 1:30 and another one at 3:30, and then we're gonna have a bluegrass band here from Perry County, which is right nearby. What's the name of the band? Do you remember?
Grain.
The Grain Bluegrass Band. We've heard good things, so we're pretty excited about them. And that will all be powered by our friend Vertus Spring, who's a local solar guy. He's going to power the bluegrass band with solar energy, so that'll be a lot of fun. So come out to the farm, check out our new spring. We've got this bubbling spring that boils out of the ground here at the farm, up by the mailbox. And walking tours at 1:30 and at 3:30. And I can show you guys what's going on and check it out, ask lots of questions, bring your friends, bring your family, and we'll eat, have a good time. So there won't be any, we're just going to go until everybody leaves. So we'll have a bonfire probably later on and hanging out. So bring a blanket to sit on, bring some chairs or something. It's a farm, so be ready. Okay, thanks everybody, and we'll talk to you soon.